excited to be able to introduce to you Rick Schaffer, who's our main speaker tonight. He's a corporate executive with U Financial. He's an interest cancellation specialist and a wealth creation specialist. He's been in financial services over 30 years and has helped hundreds of families save millions of dollars in interest they would have given away to their lenders, found money, right? Making it possible for them to eliminate their debt in record time. So, Rich, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Karen. I really do appreciate that. And I'm sorry, maybe it's just a sign of age, but every time she says more than 30 years of experience in the industry, it always gives me a little bit of heartburn. It just reminds me of the fact I'm getting a little older. So it's either that or having a 15-year-old daughter that is making me feel that way. We appreciate you guys all joining us tonight. I want to introduce somebody that has really made a name for himself in the financial space. His probably first and primary focus was real estate and mortgages, but then he actually realized how he could start utilizing those strategies incorporate with technologies like ours to help people create wealth through real estate investing and things of that nature. And he has a channel and a platform called the Velocity of Money. Well, how absolutely perfect is that relative to what we do with a lot of the individuals we work with, and talking about velocity banking and a lot of the stuff that we do with the Money Max account. So I know we don't have a lot of time, but I just want to take a minute to open up for Frank Dippold. Many of you might have actually come across his content. He does some phenomenal seminars, both live and virtually all over. So if we can get Frank unmuted here, I'd like to introduce him. Frank, you with us?
I am.
Aha, fantastic. Well, I'll back that up so people don't get ahead of the story here. We appreciate you joining us. We know that you're a busy guy like everyone, but I just thought maybe it'd be nice if you could take a moment and talk a little bit about, obviously, what you do, what got you into this space, and what it was about our program that obviously you identified as being such an incredible fit for what you teach and the things you endorse with your clients.
Sure, thanks. This is an honor for sure. I'll keep it brief, but I started out as a real estate investor and then got into the mortgage business in 2001. So I'm also aging myself. It's been, especially since doing mortgages is like dog years, right? 1 for 7. But I realized early on that America had a problem with savings and reserves. And mortgages, when you really take a look at it, is not 5%, 6%, or 7%. We're paying 75, 80% interest in the beginning of a mortgage. So I also teach people that many of us need 3 pieces of real estate to retire. And my slogan is use the bank's money to buy the property, use the tenant's money to pay off the property. And then I met Rich and the guys at the Money Max account. And I'm like, the problem with that theory is many people don't know how to do that. And what Money Max does is it shows them how to do it. So imagine this: use the bank's money to buy the property, use the tenant's money to pay off the property, and accelerate the paying off of that property in maybe 60, 70% faster. So the synergies that we had before we even knew each other is just incredible. And my goal is to help 10,000 everyday Americans retire using real estate. And this is just a wonderful tool to accelerate that retirement and be able to enjoy life sooner.
Wow, that's really powerful. And I'll say, you've done a lot of live coaching. I've seen some of your programs. You have phenomenal presentation. You have a lot of virtual clients. You have a lot of followers. What would you say, looking back now, has been the #1 Achilles heel for most clients, right? Everybody wants to save money. Everybody wants to get out of debt. Everybody wants to accumulate wealth. What would you say is the top 2 or 3 reasons that keep them from doing it?
I don't think most people realize the amortization chart on a mortgage, right? So if you borrow $400,000, and the mortgage payment is $2,300 a month, only about $400 a month of that is going towards principal. So they really have no plan. And then here's a quick stat: the average Fannie Mae loan, which is a conventional loan, is 5.5 years. So if the people just stay in the loan 5.5 years, they're literally just paying interest and they're not getting anywhere. Now, we've had an opportunity with acceleration of appreciation because of some factors that went on in America. So people did gain equity through the homes going up in value, but also student loan debt, big problem in America. Deferred interest is negatively amortizing. It's actually adding to people's balance. So the Gen X's, the Gen Zers, that's a huge problem. I talk about all the time how to start paying that off quickly. And then obviously credit card debt. We can't have credit card debt at 24 to 31%. You just can't get anywhere. You're on a treadmill. So first thing is to get it in alignment. Second thing is to understand where we're at and then get an action plan to fix it.
Man, that's beautiful. And I'll tell everybody here, Frank and I are going to actually collaborate together and start kind of joining forces relative, not just to online presentations, but a lot of, live presentations around the state, Frank, and a lot of other art partners. And one of the great things about Money Max is it's really the ultimate glue. We really don't care, regardless of what financial specialty that a professional has or a content creator, online influencer. It all comes down to being a good steward of your money, budgeting money properly, good cash management, interest cancellation, debt elimination, wealth creation. But it all comes down to that ability to make sure you're knowing where the dollars are coming and going, how to direct them properly. So, Frank, we're really looking forward to collaborating with you. We thank you so much for taking, obviously, the limited time you have available to introduce yourself. And we're going to make available the opportunity for a lot more people to be exposed to your work and a lot of what you teach as well. And we look forward to a lot of great things together in the future. Thanks again for joining us tonight.
Great. Have a great night, everybody.
Appreciate it very much.